Sup guys, it's Desro for Replay Thursday episode 11. Replay Thursday is a show where you guys submit replays and I look at them and tell you everything you do wrong and hopefully you improve and hopefully you get better and you enjoy StarCraft 2 a little bit more. So this week we got 5 replays. This week we had something really weird happen. So this week I posted and then I don't know who, I don't know how, I don't know why, but I don't know, I doubt it's my viewers. I think it's like someone else from somewhere else. But people downvoted each other so hard. Like every replay, like there's people like that got like 25 upvotes, well they got like 30 downvotes. It's insane. So I don't get it really. I went by top 5. There was one guy that like his format was really horrible to read for the show, so I kind of skipped him, and I kind of feel bad. But at the end of the day, like I have to read my second monitor to read your format and everything. So if the format's really bad, I'm sorry, buddy. I mean, there's I'm sorry. I'm just moving on. So we have a ZvP here. That's why I've been looking on the Zerg side. We have a ZvP. Tried to go for he's Master League, by the way. Tried to go for swarmhost Hydra, but they got all killed. And I just tried to overwhelm him with a roach all-in. That didn't work. I mismicroed my swarmhost. Don't know how to best perform the assault on his third without getting them killed. So swarmhost, I'm not a big fan. I usually beat it. Oh, that guy did a gate expand. Yeah, this is a funky game because you're gonna have to delay your third or maybe die of a 2 base push. But I mean, I'm not a big fan of swarmhost. I mean, it is a play style, but I usually never lose. I mean, I'll lose if, let's say, like, I forget to get Templar and there's a lot of Corruptors, or they go Vipers and I forget to get Templar and I lose my Colossus. But usually, like, Swarmhost, you will put a lot of pressure. But then eventually Toss is going to get maxed and just roll you. So you kind of have to be careful, or you have to be ready with a really good transition. So yeah, I mean, I know ZvP is not that easy in Art of the Swarm. You should try to play Mutas. Muta is like extremely strong. So yeah, right now like you have a lot of balls taking a third because he could just do a gateway push, which he's not doing, but he could do a gateway push and he could struggle a lot. So you know, Master League level, your saturation is good. I haven't seen a supply block, good creep spread, so yeah, you're doing pretty well for yourself. But yeah, like I said, Swarmhost, not a big fan. We'll see how you do. Probably a few things I can help you on, definitely. So you're doing more transfers. Okay, so you're making a bunch of links. You want to save your gas, and you've got the economy that you want, which is actually like a pretty good economy overall. Infestation pit, Hydra Den. You're gonna delay the third with those sentries or with those Zerglings, so that's good. I like your position right now. The macro hatch, everything seems to be good. Everything seems to be good. But I mean the creep spread is lacking. Like I think like if you're gonna do Swarmos, you should have the queens around with the Hydras. Well, I mean you kind of have Hydras, so you don't really need queens. But like right now you don't have the gas to get the Hydras, so you should try to support your Swarmos with queens and just get an extra queen, man. That's like 6 less lings for an extra queen. That's gonna help you push your creep so much more. Oh, yeah, okay. So I mean, you lost that. You lost a bunch of lings. Actually, your worker saturation right here, you need about 7 more, and then you would have had a really good economy. And then you have 1 too many. Well, your Zerg, so 17 I guess is okay. I mean, like the thing is, like you shouldn't really lose if he's grabbing that late of a third. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful. Well, you're playing with fire, buddy. You're playing with fire. So I mean, where's the Swarmos? Where's the Swarmos? Okay, so like, yeah, I mean maybe you made too many links, and you didn't have the you didn't have the gas for Hydras regardless. But I feel like, yeah, you just need to push more with queens. Like you're setting it very slow, and you have nothing to kill an observer. You have nothing to like the thing is they're always gonna get Colossus versus Swarmhost. Like I don't know, that guy like playing pretty blind. Oh no, actually that guy didn't play so blind. But my big concern is you don't have anything to repel an observer, and you have nothing but Lings, and Lings get cleaned up pretty well by Colossus, and so same for the Locust. So does he have an observer? He actually has an observer. Like the moment he's tired of you and jumps on top of your army, you're kind of dead because all you made were Lings. So that's a big concern to me. Yeah, you said you didn't micro some of the swarmhost and you lost it. Yeah. Like that observer should never be alive if you're gonna do the style. And you have to be careful too, because if you have swarmhost on top, or if you have locust on top of your swarmhost, the AoE of the Colossus is gonna kill your swarmhost. So it's something to really to be careful about. So you were trying to grab a fort in the midst of all this. But the thing is, like, well, I mean, you see, like, he doesn't have a lot of, like, you're far ahead compared to him. Oh, but you're not going to be borrowed. No! Alright, so that's good, but yeah, so you have, like, two options when you go Swarmhost Hydra. It's either Corruptor or Viper. I'd rather you go Viper. But the thing is, like, you can't retreat with those Swarmhosts. Like, you need good creep spread, I think. Or like a Nidus, you know, a Nidus will allow you to start spreading the creep somewhere, like right here, and it would also allow you to escape. Yeah, you really have to mix in a Nidus, I feel like. And you had the observer right here. You kind of lost your overseer, and you got cleaned up really, really hard. So yeah. Too many Lings. Okay, so here's the deal. So that guy grabbed a really late third, so the Lings didn't do anything for you. So maybe if he's trying to grab an earlier third, like, then Lings can be good. But I feel like the Lings set you behind in Swarmhost count. Then you had no creep spread, you didn't snipe the observer. And then yeah, once you get Ive, you should go into Vipers, but at this point he's got too good of an army, he lost all the Swarmhosts, the game's over. So yeah, try to make less Lings, unless he's trying to grab an early third. Try to mix in a Nidus so you can spread more creep and have faster reinforcement, and you can also leave if things get out of hand. And I like that you went Ive, so you can go Viper. You can go Viper, but at this point you were kind of screwed. Even though you didn't have that good of an economy, I mean, there's still a chance for you to win. But it's a lot of poorly upgraded roaches. Oh wow, those two pylons, I kind of like that. You're stuck in a choke. This is a lot of stalkers. The Colossus goes to town. You didn't even have to all in. Or never mind, I thought that was your bank. The 3,000, I thought that was your bank. But oh no, GG. It's okay. I know this game can be frustrating, but yeah, reconsider making Lings. You know, if you see signs of an early third, then yeah, think about Lings. Think about mixing in a Nidus, better creep spread, or a few queens at least, so you can maybe, you know, transfuse and get the fuck out with the Nidus. But yeah, I mean, yeah, those were for the extra evos were for the Vipers to suck on. But yeah, thank you a lot for. I actually think you left too early. Like, of course, when he would have spent his money, you would have had a hard time. But I think like with more gas, with the fifth and spines, or with corruptors, yeah, I don't know. Probably not. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you a lot, Zarin, for submitting this replay. I hope you do better going Swarmhost, and you should also try to do fake Hydra Den and to Spire versus Mutas, versus Protoss. I think you'll have a lot of success if you try that, because that's what mostly beats me, to be honest. So yeah, thank you a lot for submitting. That was game 1, guys. We'll be back with game 2 in just a bit.